are you guys there? So, welcome to weekly Korean live class. 안녕하세요, Kjin입니다. Hello, it's Kjin, and today we are going to talk about Korean names. So, what do you know about Korean names? Do you know any shocking facts about Korean names? There are some shocking culture to you maybe. And also, I'll also introduce the structure of Korean names, and we can also make Korean name together. I'll also write your names in Korean, so please keep watching this class. It will be very fun. So, by the end of this lesson, you will get your own Korean name. Yes, isn't that so cool? Yes. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Jenna. Hello, Lizzie, Isis, Fu, Michael, and Rumana, Genzo. Hello, Jenna. Beyond the Scene, Afton Pennington, and Nightflower, Jennifer, Sam Lady, Philip, yes, Sir Lancer. So I think you guys are all here. Gongjo Pink, after, oh yes, Cesar. Okay, so Stefania, Rosa, Bella, the BTS Army, Bangtan Army, and Angelos. Okay, so I think I mentioned all of your name. So before starting our lesson, please don't forget to give us a like and love and share. Actually, I'm gonna share this video on Facebook too. I wish I can share it on Instagram, but yeah, they don't have the feature. So I'll share this on Facebook. So guys, please share it too. So yeah, this lesson will be more fun if you have more students join. Hello, Majai, Gabriella, and Maramel Papa. So in this lesson, I'm going to introduce culture behind Korean names and the structure of the Korean names and the most popular Korean names and how to make one using your birthday. This will be very fun. And also ask me how to write your name. I'll write your name on the board. So we will teach you how to do this with teacher Chim Chim. Teacher Chim Chim will support me. Okay. So yeah, let's start because I have a lot of things to say today. So why not? Love Myself, Ahmed and Desema, Fai, Pink Kitty, Hafiza, and My Chesty, Sindler, KKH, Ostoja, Park Min-seung. Thank you. There are lots of comments today. So, teacher Chim Chim, please come here. So, I actually got lots of questions. How can I download your lesson materials? Actually, today I'm going to talk about Korean names, and all of these contents are actually on this page. koreanclass101.com/Korean-name. So you can find everything I say there and actually some more. So please check it out. The link is in the description, so you don't have to type it. Just click the link in the description. And if you want to know how to write your name in Korean, just leave a comment. Our Korean teachers will leave a comment too. We'll answer you and give you a Korean name. So Demgel, and Desame, and Leticia, Nico. I wish I can mention everyone, but okay. So culture behind Korean names. What do you know about Korean names? First, yes, Korean women don't give up their maiden name. So my family name is Kim. So even though I married someone, my family name will be Kim forever. This Song means surname or family name. Song. So Korean women will keep their song forever. They don't change even though they marry. Hello, Adris, Moonlightering, and Flamingo. Okay, But fun fact, I told you my family name is Kim, which means my father's name is Kim too. My father's name is Kim. My mother's family name is Kim too. So what? So did your mother change family name after marrying my father? No. Or are they family? No. So the second thing I want to say is not all Kims are the same. Lots of Korean people has this family name Kim, but they are different. They are completely different. Just the pronunciation is the same. So my father's Kim is from Kimhae. Kimhae. It's name of the city. Name of the city. For example, Korea looks like this. And like this is North Korea and this is South Korea. And oops, yes. This, can you see this? This is Kimhae. Kimhae. So my father's Kim is from this city. My mother's Kim is from Gyeongju. And Gyeongju is here. It's Gyeongju. Gyeongju, and Gyeongju is here. So their family name is Kim, but their ancestor hometown is different. So we call this ancestor hometown 본관. This is a word for advanced Korean learner. So for example, if I meet someone who has same family name as me, Kim, then I can also ask the question like, what is your 본관? What is your 본관? That means what is your ancestor hometown? Then they will answer that, oh, my Kim is from Kimhae or Gyeongju, or there are other many Kims like Andong. Andong is another city, Andong Kim, or they will answer that. But Kim is actually too common, so people might not ask so often. But there are some family names that are not really common. For example, like Kwak. Do you know any Korean K-pop stars with this family name, Kwak? Or maybe Kwon, No. These family names are relatively not common. So if they meet people who had the same Korean family name, they'll probably ask, so what is your 본관? And they'll say, oh, my 본관 is, like they will say some city name. If the city name is the same, they'll also ask, oh, okay, so what is your group? 무슨 파세요? What is your group? And they also have some group, like, oh, mine is 삼성공파, or the name of, they have specific name. So if the group is the same, then they are very likely far family. And the fun culture about this is, for example, when I was young, when I was 7 years old, I met a very far cousin. I don't know if I can say cousin. He was just 5 years older than me, but my father had to call him grandfather. Why? Because, for example, we are in the same group, and they ask, if you are in the same group, they also ask, so what's your generation? Then my father was probably like 32 generation. And then that kid, 12 years old boy, was, I think, something like 30 generation. So his generation is older than my father's generation. So my father had to call the kids as grandfather. So yeah, well, if you met this kind of far family or relatives in school or in company, then you wouldn't call them like grandfather. But if you see them, if you met them in serious family gathering, relative gathering, you have to call them grandfather or uncle. Yes, that's the Korean culture. OMG! Wow, you know, lots of K-pop stars with family name Kim. 김효연, 김태연, yes, 김태형, BTS, 본관, yes, 본관. And then, many Korean people don't follow the romanization rule in their names. That's the hard part for foreigners actually. For example, do you know Kim Yoo-jung, the beautiful young Korean actress? Kim Yoo-jung? Kim Yoo-jung. So the official romanization should be Yoo Jung. Kim Yoo-jung. But she writes it as Kim Yoo-jung. The romanization is completely different, right? Because this romanization was made in 2000. It's quite new, right? But before the new romanization rule, a lot of people already used this like K-I-M, Kim, instead of G-I-M. So we got used to it, and then people still keep it. But this romanization rule is the official one, and we use it for any other product or anything. But for names, Korean people are not so much strict. So you will see lots of different romanizations, and then that will be very confusing to you. So Roman alphabet, or romanization letters, Roman letters, is 로마자. Okay, so next, babies have their fetal names. Is it common in your country? It's actually getting more and more popular in Korea. So, for example, I did some research and popular baby names. So even before babies are born, they have their own name. But this is not real name, but this is more like nickname. And then the popular ones are 튼튼. 튼튼 is onomatopoeia words to say healthy, health. Or 행복. This means happiness. So basically the parents want their baby to be healthy, so they call it 튼튼, 튼튼아, 튼튼이. Or 행복아, or 행복이, because the baby is happiness to them. Or if the mother is pregnant in spring, some parents give the name 봄, or summer, 여름, autumn, 가을, 겨울, winter. So they have their own name, but this is just nickname, so anything is okay. Some people really make like fun name too, like bear or their favorite food or anything. Anything is okay. It's not real name, but it's just nickname before the baby is born. Okay, 태명, and we call this fetal names 태명. Oh, this is very common in Brazil. Interesting, because I didn't have 태명 when I was a baby. Before I was born, my parents just call me, oh, baby. I didn't have 태명. It's getting popular. Okay, some parents ask a fortune teller to decide their baby's name, and one of the parents, or my parents, they asked fortune teller to decide my name, because basically the traditional Korean fortune telling is 사주. 사주, 사주. And in my life, I have a lot of fire. So according to the fortune teller, I need water. That's why in my name, actually it contains the meaning of water. And they also said I have to live close to water. So yes, this is really common. They ask fortune teller to decide their baby's name. What do you think? And 메나미 언니 안녕하세요. Okay, so next, the structure of Korean names. I think you guys are already familiar with this, right? Because you like K-pop stars, you like Korean actresses. Have you noticed their name usually have 3 syllables only? 3 syllables, just 3. So first letter is family name. And then the rest 2 syllables are given names. Well, it's not always 3 syllables, but this is most common structure. So some family names are 2 letters. Like, have you seen Namgung? There is a Korean actor, Namgung. Namgung is not 1 syllable, right? It's 2 syllables. But there are some family names that are 2 syllables, like Namgung or 선우 or 재갈. Yeah, these are the common ones. So there are some 2 syllable family name, but usually it's just 1 syllable. For example, me, Kim, just Kim, 1 syllable. And for given names, for these given names, I said this is 2 syllable, right? These are the common patterns, but some people have just 1 syllable. Do you know Korean singer who is 허각? 허 is family name, 각 is his name. He has just 1 letter. Do you know any other name? And Jinjo said 박찬열. 박 is family name, 찬열 is given name. Perfect, just like that. We usually have just 3 syllables. So let's look at some popular Korean names. You know, you can find these lists in the Korean class 101.com/Korean-name too. So if this letter is too small, please click the link. Sorry, I just realized the letter is too small to you, but I read it out. Here are the most common surnames in Korea. So Kim. Can you see the population? Can you see the population? So this is like 20% of Korean population. So it's no wonder if you meet any Korean people and they are Kim, right? 이, 박, 최, 정, 강, 조, 윤, 장, 임. So these are top 10 Korean surnames, and if you just see the top 5, 1 to 5, then it's half of Korean population. So there are not so many pronunciation, but you just learned all 본관, ancestor hometown is different, right? So even though it's Kim, it's not always the same Kim. But yes, this is so common, and I'm Kim too. Okay, so let's look at the popular names. So these are the popular baby names for 2017. So for girls, 하윤, 지우, 하린, 수아. Actually, some of these names are already popular because of Return of Superman. Do you see the TV program? So they show the babies of celebrities, and then their babies has some names like 수아 or 서준. So 지아, 서아, 서윤, 서연, 하은, 지유. My friend's baby's name is 지유. These are popular ones these days. This is for girls, and for boy, 도윤, 예준, 주원, 유준, 지호, 준우, 하준, 서준, 시우, 민준. Right? So, nice names. My name is not common, but if you make your name one of these, maybe it's one of the common ones these days. So please check it out. How about Rona? Bangtan Army just said Rona. That's not very common. Rona, Rona, and Una. Yes, Bangtan said Una. Una is common too. It's a beautiful name. Okay, so let's move on. Ta-da! Can you see this? Oh, it's cut this part, but how to make one using your birthday? Yes, you can. Well, this is not how Korean people make a name, but since you're a foreigner and you don't have Korean name, well, this can be a fun way to make one. So let's do it. So yes, please remember this is just doing for fun, and if you don't like it, you can change it. This is not strict rule. Okay, so if your birthday is December 30th, 1995, then come here, Chim. So, what's the month of your birthday? What's your birth month? It's December, right? December. Where is December? December is here. So, if your surname, your family name will be Pe. Got it? Got it, Mama Sony? Okay, Ace, Supermo, and Tatum Simons. Okay, Nylon Kane. All good? Okay. Jensa and Dennis, Mashallah, Bernabe, Robert, are you guys all okay? You can try it for fun. When is your birth month? And if your birth month is February, August, November, choose one. Okay, so you chose yours. Jo? Jenjo? Nice, Jo. Oh, Eric, you're Jo too. Okay, Ostazo May. Okay, let's move on to this day. What's the day of your birthday? Okay, I'll keep this example because it's today's date. So if it's 13th, your next syllable will be you. Sil Lensla said I'm Yun, okay. And then Putri Kang, I, Pam, Pe. Nice guys, nice. So are you guys okay with this day? So far is we made 3 letters, right? 3 letters. It was December, so it was Pe. And then 13, so it's you. Pe, you. I told you there will be 3 letters, so what will be next? Pe, you. Okay, I'll move on to next slide. Okay. It ends with 5, so you just need to find 5. What's the last number of your birth year? What's the last number of birth year? If it's 1995, it's 5, right? And then, are you female or male? Female, male, choose. Oh, Dennis, 서지 그 다음에? Nice. What's the next? Yes, this. If you're a female, your name will be 배유민. If you are male, this. 배유현. This. So what's your last number of your birth year? So did you get your 3 names? 박연민. Oh, nice. And then Lucky Cloud, 배화훈. Okay, nice. And 방탄 배은희. Oh, that's a nice name. 배도채, 경이희, 배연린, 서은석. Wow, 서은석 is actually a really good name. 박은라, 장정린, 장년이, 배아라, 조성희, 한주아. Awesome, guys. You can find this in the description. So if you didn't see the previous part or the letter is too small or you want to practice again with your friend's birthday, then please click the link. You can find this there. 서지훈, 강은혜, 강정린, 경희. Awesome. 김하나. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Okay. Next. Some people actually didn't like it because my real name is Jane. Why should I get new name? Okay, then I can write your name too. So, is there anyone who wants to have your name written in Korean? Okay, Eric first. Eric first. Eric is Eric. Is it Zundo? Zundo is Eric. Jundo. Jundo. Because in Korea we don't have Z sound, so it's usually J. So Eric Jundo. Eric Jundo. And okay, A on Facebook, ASAT N-Way, just say ASAT. So this will be how Korean people will pronounce your name. And then Kalu Amara, it will be Kalu Amara. Ah, nice name. Kalu Amara. Kalu. Oh, Tiffany Ballega. Good job. You can write the name yourself. And then next, really Rose. Rose, that's a beautiful name. It's Rose. It's Rose. Rose. Or if you want to have the meaning in Korean, like the rose in Korean, it can be 장미. Actually, I know some friends who has this name, 장미. So you can say Rose or 장미. Nice, Nicole. Oh, you already know how to write your name. And then 발레즈카. Okay, 발레즈카 is 발레즈카. 발레즈카. And Katel. So yes, we have a lot of comments now. So I'll try. I'll try some of you guys. But again, I'm one and you guys are hundreds, so maybe I cannot catch everyone. But Elena. Ah, nice name. Elena, that's a pretty name. Elena. And my name is James. Okay, James. James. You know, you have sometimes sounds like James, but in Korea we don't have S sound only, so we always put sound. James. James. It's not James. James. If you want to learn about these rules, how to write your name, then you can also click the link in the description. So I already wrote down all the important rules. So please check it out. And Instagram, Dalia, okay, is Dalia. Thank you for your comment, Dalia. You have a beautiful name. Dalia. And one more, Gabriella. Gabriella. And guys, Lani, Toya, and Mariam. Okay, so, well, I wish I can translate everyone's name and then write everyone's name on this board. But sorry, we don't have enough time now. So don't worry. We actually opened the comment section for you. Yeah, it's here. So if you just leave a comment on this page, we will get your name just like this. Gabriela. So please leave a comment on in the Korean name page, koreanclass101.com / Korean hyphen name. And then just visit the page. We have a comment section open for you. Of course, leaving a comment is free. So leave a comment and we will answer you with your Korean name. I hope you like it. So thank you, Hadir Leila and Mari and Natalia, Rizel, Nashwa and Natalie, 상상이, Demgel, Raz Chamberlain, 최신디아, Lizzie. So thank you guys. Please leave a comment on this page because our Korean teachers don't check YouTube or Facebook comments every day. So please leave a comment so our Korean teachers will give you your special Korean name. So I hope you like it, and I'm really sorry I couldn't translate everyone's name now. The time is limited, but so Korean teachers will be here. So next week we are going to talk about Korean learning quotes. Yay! These lines will be very motivating you to learn Korean. You know, when you learn Korean language, you want to get encouraged, you want to get motivated. That's why we'll prepare a special quote for you. So please join this class again. It will be December 20th, Thursday, 1 p.m. in Korean as usual. And this will be perfect lesson for the end of December because you need some motivation to learn Korean more in 2019, right? So thank you, Blue Star and Ace, Gabby, Landy, and Juahan, Cesar, Ostoja, and Lizel, Clint, Robert, Mark, Charm, Lizzie. Did I mention everyone? If not, please leave a comment. I'll check it later. So thank you so much, guys, and see you next week. Bye-bye.